Mike Pachelli here, coming to you from my studio in Nashville, Tennessee. Greetings and all that salutations your way. For this lesson, I'm going to talk about walking chords. Now, chords, again, are basically just 3 notes of any scale that you put together. You can take a scale, grab any 3 notes from that scale, play them together, and there's a way to explain what chord it makes up. Okay? So, for this lesson, I think I'll use the A natural minor scale, because that's the simplest scale with no sharps and flats. It has A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. We all use it a lot, so it sounds like. All right, I'll give you the frets from 4th string to 1st. You go 7. 3rd string, 4, 5, 7. 2nd string, 5, 6, 8, and then 1st string, 5. And of course, if you do it all 6 strings, you could play it a number of voicings, either or oops. You get the idea, but it's A, B, C, D, E, F, and G. Now, that's a great minor scale for improvising and stuff, because it has a raised 5, which is the F. So if you have an A minor chord, which basically has a root A, a 3rd C, and a 5th E, right? But if you put that F in there, it becomes an A minor raised 5. Right? It's a great chord. So for color, it really works, because the raised 5 is kind of a tension and release thing. If you're hearing an A as the tonic from the raised 5 to 5, right? It's really good in rock, soloing, jazz, and everything else. So raised 5. Now, if we think about those scale degrees, and scale degrees is the distance between one note and the other, like from A to B, excuse me, is a whole step. If we think about the scale degrees on each of the high strings, string 4, 3, 2, and 1, we'd go, let's see, E, F, G, A, B, C, D, up to E, right? That'd be on string 4. Might be on string 4, frets 2, 3, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, 14. Those are the notes on the D string that make up the A natural minor scale. You can also think of it as Aeolian mode if you think in modes. Now on the 3rd string, you'd go, let's see here. Right, those are the notes on the 3rd string that would make up that scale. So you go, again, 3rd string, fret 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 12, and 14, right? Now on the 3rd string, the 2nd string, the notes that would make up that A natural minor scale would go, let's see. Right, so it'd be frets 1, 3, 5, 6, 8, 10, 12, and 13, right? And on the 1st string, the notes that would make up an A natural minor scale would be, right, so we'd go 1st fret, 3rd, 5th, 7, 8, 10, 12, and 13. Right? That's playing the scales on all, each scale, the A natural minor scale degrees on each individual of the top 4 strings. Okay. So with that said, if we create chords out of that same movement, we started with E, we'd have like, we'd have a nice kind of A minor 9. I talked about this in uncommon chords too. So this would be an A minor 9. Okay, so because I'm thinking it has a 5, it has a 9, it has a 3, and it has a 7. So it's A minor 9. See that? Now we're going to call all these A minor chords just so I can make a correlation with the natural minor scale. If we move everybody up scale-wise on the strings, on the corresponding strings, the next chord would be, let's see, and that would be, I guess, like an A minor 11th, and a raised 5, because it has a raised 5, it has a third, it has an 11, and it has a root. Right? A minor 11 raised 5. Right? Now if we move that up, scalar, we get another A minor 11th. This time, I guess we have to call it A minor 11th add 9. Would be like, because we have a 7, we have an 11, we have a 5, and we have a 9. Right? So we'd be A minor 11th add 9. Next one would be, I guess this would be pretty odd. It would be, well, I guess it's another A minor raised 5, but it also has a natural 5 because it has a root, has a 5, has a raised 5, and a third on top. So I guess we call that A minor 11th raised 5. Okay, and then we would get, let's see, that would be just A minor 7th, really. No, let's see. That's a, no, that's a 9th. No, that's A minor 11th. What do you call this guy? I guess A minor 11th raised 5. Yeah. Because it has a 9, it has a 5. No, it has a raised 5. 9, raised 5, 7, and 11. It's confusing, but it's going to make sense in a minute, hopefully. Yeah, A minor 11th raised 5. 9, raised 5, 7, and 11. There you go. And then the next one would be just a normal A minor 7th, which would be like this. With a third, a 7, a root, and a 5. That'd be an A minor 7. Then after that would be another 11th chord. Let's see here. Yeah, just, raised 5 too. A minor 11th raised 5. Because it has 11, a root. Let's see. 9 and a raised 5. Yeah, A minor 11th raised 5. All right. And then you'd be back an octave higher to that first A minor 9th I played. It has a 5, 9, 3rd, and 7th. Right? So now that's like moving all A minor chords in a natural minor scale progression. So again, it would sound like. That's all well and dandy, but what is it good for, Mike? Precisely. If you're playing in a band and the keyboard player or your rhythm guitar player is just playing an A minor, you know, if it's holding A minor for a long time, you can substitute any of those chords for that A minor or against that A minor. Now again, the raised 5 sound, you know, you have to be genre specific. It won't necessarily work always, but theoretically it does work. So what I'm saying is if someone's playing basically an A minor chord, you know, you can move this around in chords. You can go. Or you can just use them as stabs, maybe play a regular A minor and then stab it with one of these natural minor chords. So like, I'll try stabbing. Little weird one. that A minor raised 5 that has a natural 5 is kind of odd. But it moves very nice when you're thinking just, you know, scalar. It lands in a cool place. And that's just playing the A minor scale in chords. You can hear it maybe if I make the top note. Backwards. I love that. So that's walking chords. I hope that helps, and you can take any chord, any scale, and find that, and really make your comping a lot more interesting. Or I mean, if you're really fluid, you could play the melody in chords, which would be really cool. If the melody was like, there you go. Oops. It'd be good if I played the right chord. People ask me about the pick that I've been using. I've gotten, so I'm gonna plug it here. It's a V pick. It's the Pachelli model. You can find it on the V pick website, and I think it's great. I actually use it. I designed it and spent a couple of months doing it, and I hold it like that. You know, I don't use the point. The point fits perfectly, and I use kind of the side of it, you know, like that, the round part. But that's the pick I'm using. I like it because I can get finger and pick on every single note. So again, I hope that opened up some thought for you to take your scales, turn them into chords, and use them, you know, walking around. So I'm Mike Pachelli. If you'd like to drop me a note, please do so at mikepachelli.com. I'll answer every email. So until next time, hope you enjoyed this. I'm Mike Pachelli. See you later.